Hello, I'm Mark Everest, head coach, president, CEO of Occupational Athletics. Welcome back for another tune-up talk. Leveraging this opportunity of human maintenance, don't wait until you break. So last time we went into, started getting into the reality of aging, and we looked at men and women average lifespan is 76 to 80 and women 78 to 84. Women do outlive men just a few years. So we're going to use 80 as the gauge. That everybody tuning into the tune-up talk today, we're all going to live to 80. Now, you might live longer than 80. You may not. There's things that drive the reality of how long you're going to live. And we'll get into that in some of our other later tune-up talks. But let's talk today about, I want to break down the 4 cores of life for you. So let's say we all live to 80, and that's the gauge. Again, you could live longer based on genetics, good lifestyle, and your environment. They are the 3 drivers of lifespan. What did you inherit, okay, from mom, dad, and grandparents? How do you live your life? And the environment, where you work, where you play, who you hang out with, those are the main drivers. So let's say we all go to the first quarter of life when you're first born, age 20 is the first quarter. And depending on where you are in your life right now, you might be out of that quarter. You might have kids in that quarter. In the first quarter, I call that the fun quarter. That was fun. I'm not saying you don't have fun anymore, but now you enter the second quarter. 21 to 39 is the second quarter of life. Now in the second quarter of life, you're already feeling changes. You're seeing changes. We look different. We feel different. And in the second quarter of life, I'm using a sports analogy here, like a football event or any athletic. All games are won in the end, and your life will be the same. So the second quarter of life, you notice your birthdays are coming faster. And the second quarter, 21 to 39, you got to go to work, start raising a family perhaps, and your life has changed. And then you go to halftime, 40 to 41. You live in 80, you got only 1 year. I wish you had more time in the locker room, but that's it. 1 year back to the locker room. Hey, how'd the first 2 quarters of life go? Any room for improvement? So if you're in an athletic event, and I worked in high-level sports, that locker room talk was critical at halftime to turn the team around and get the momentum for the second half. And that's the key to life, gaining momentum and keeping it. And whoever has that in the athletic event, they're going to wind up winning. Now, the third quarter of life is 42 to 60. I'm a third quarter guy. I'm at the tail end of it. Depending on where you are in the quarters, think about your third quarter. You might still be working. Chances are you are. And time's going quicker. I don't know about you, but every year I have a birthday, it seems to go a whole lot faster. You talk to anybody that's in their fourth quarter, each year they have a birthday, we all say the same thing. Where's the time going? And that quarter of life is a critical quarter to make play changes. And again, we'll take deeper dives in these tune-up talks on these quarters once we get into these segments. Then the fourth quarter of life, 61 to 80. That's when you want to win the game, the fourth quarter. There's really no team that wants to go to overtime. You want to finish it in the fourth. 61 to 80 is the fourth. And maybe you're tuning in today, maybe you're in the fourth quarter, and how's that going for you, all right? I've met Jack Lane and some other great people over the years that had incredible fourth quarters of life and beyond. Now, you might live longer than 80 based on genetics and lifestyle. And then you push yourself into overtime, 81 to 85, overtime in life. Again, just using a sports analogy here. And if you go beyond that, 86 plus, that would be double overtime. And so based on your genetics and lifestyle, in your environment, they're the main drivers. So what quarter of life are you in? And is there any room for improvement for the quarter you're now? It sets you up for the next one you're going into. So it's very strategic, and we all need a game plan to get through this. And that's why we're here to help. To stay tuned up, have a game plan, and we'll get more into this content as we go down this path with John Dame. I thank you for listening today, and look at where you're at and make the rest of your life the best of your life.